Let's talk the basics of editing. I got back from walking the dog and damn, it is a cold one today. Just to clarify what I mean by the basics of editing, this video is going to be about getting some clips into a timeline and being able to move them around and make some simple trims. The whys of which shots work well together and the storytelling aspect of editing is for another video. This video is simply about using your editing software to do some simple edits. So let's get on with it. Right, let's get my first clip in the timeline. First we need to load the clip into the source monitor, which is this one. We can do that by simply double clicking the clip from the project window here. In this example I've been using Adobe Premiere, but most editing programs work very similar, so this advice will be pretty universal. But at some point in the future I'll probably get around to doing other beginner's guides for other editing programs, so keep an eye out for that in the future. Right, with the clip loaded we can scrub through to find the bit we want. So we can quickly scrub with the cursor or we can hit play to watch it through. And once we have found the bit we want, we need to put an endpoint on the clip by pressing I or using this button over here. And then let's find the end of the clip. And once we are happy with the end, let's put an out point by pressing O. Great, now to get it in the timeline you can either click on the clip and drag it over to the timeline and let go, or press period to overwrite into the sequence. As a side note, to create a sequence quickly you can either drag and drop into an empty timeline or right click on a clip and select make sequence from clip. Now let's throw down a few clips in the timeline and look at how we can move them around. So to move your clips up and down the timeline we can use the click and drag method. Or when we have a clip selected we can press the Alt and the left or right arrows, which will move the clip one frame at a time. If we hold Alt and Shift, the clip will move 10 frames at a time. Very good if you want to be precise. A couple useful tools to be aware of for swapping clips around are if you hold Ctrl and Alt, which is Command and Alt for Mac, it will swap the clips around depending on where you let go. If you just hold Control, Command for Mac, the clip will insert and push the rest of the sequence down. Super useful for when we quickly want to get the order of shots sorted. So once you're happy with the order of shots, and then the next thing you want to do is cut out some shots or maybe lengthen some shots, what we're going to need is the ripple tool and the extract edit. First, let's start with making a shot longer, and for that we are going to need to use the ripple tool, which can be found here or by using the shortcut B. Now if you hover over an edit point, you will see this yellow arrow, and what you want to do is click and drag it out to make it longer. And if you go in the opposite direction, you'll make the clip shorter. Now if you want to snip something out, the extract tool is super useful. So find the section you want to cut out, and what we need to do is place an in point, which is I, and an out point, which is O, to highlight the section. And when we press the apostrophe or click this button, the section will be removed and the remaining clips will join back together. And there we have it, a quick introduction to the very basics of editing. I wanted to keep this one super simple so you can just grab some clips, throw them into a timeline and move them around to make your quick edit. So if you found this video useful, hit the like button, share with others and subscribe for more. I'll catch you in the next one.